Happy Monday, FlossTube. Hello, crafty friends. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. My name's Caroline, and today's all about Yasmin's Made with Love. So today is the very last video that I'm doing in a series of videos all about UK cross-stitch designers. And today we are welcoming, finally, Yasmin's Made with Love. We're welcoming her charts into the shop. It's been coming for a while, and I'm so thrilled that they are finally loaded in. Hannah's done all the work this morning. She's done all the hard work, taking the photographs of the floss packs, listing those charts. They are in, ready to go. So let me show you. Let me tell you all about Yas. So I've taken a photo directly from her Instagram account. You can follow her on Instagram at Yasmin's Made with Love. She's got a YouTube channel. And one thing that you're going to notice very quickly about her designs is that it's very clear that Yas has a great eye for color and a real love of vibrant, rich color palettes. And her charts are really pleasure filled. As soon as you see them, you'll know what I mean. They are just saturated with color and just really, they just are amazing. So she's got a bio on here, so let me just give you a quick little peek inside Yasmin's Made with Love. So her name is Gosia, but she's better known as Yas, designer and owner of Yasmin's Made with Love. I design colorful patterns inspired by my heritage, nature, and anything whimsy. I often design patterns to raise money and awareness for a variety of causes and charities. Check my link tree for all the available charts. I also sew bags and organizers to store countless new starts and whips, and I paint wooden boxes to keep my threads clean and organized. You definitely know now that I love organizing, but I also love crafting, cooking, cleaning, yes, and running. Although the last from the list is a bit slow this year. I live in London, UK, not the little London where I live, with my husband and teenage twins and my two older boys who have left the nest last year. We are a multicultural family. My husband is Moroccan and I am from Poland. Thank you so much for following my journey and being a part of this space. Now, she also mentions here that she has a private Facebook group, so you can join her there. I suspect all of that information is probably found in her link tree that's on her Instagram account, but I will try to post as many links as possible for what I can, from what I can suss out, and I'll post them in the description box below. So speaking of painted boxes, I'm gonna start there because earlier this year, Yas actually gifted me with one of her boxes, and these are treasures. Before I show this to you, I did check her website and I didn't see that she has any available at the moment. So I'm not sure. I'm sure she's probably going to be bringing them back, but I also saw on Instagram recently that she's taking a bit of a slow down period over the next month or so. So she may not be putting out these particular hand painted boxes soon. However, I'm going to show you anyways. You ready? It's stunning. Look at this. Hand painted. The finish is amazing. They are smooth. They are beautiful. The finish on them, you can see it's very tactile. Little paint bumps that have dried, and just everything feels really smooth and well sanded and just lovely. Now inside this box I have my chatelaine that's fully kitted up that I have yet to start. However, it's such a special project, it needed a special box. So that's what lives in my box. You can see she's fully lined it with paper, lovely, lovely scrapbooking paper. And there's my chatelaine waiting. I keep saying I'm gonna start it and I just haven't yet. So until I do, it has a very special home in this gorgeous box, which Yasmin gifted this to me for my birthday this year. And it's just gorgeous, beautiful. So hopefully she will have more of those available soon. She did, as of today, she does actually have a brand new box collection out called Patchwork Pumpkins. And it's a full set that comes with project bag, a chart that's exclusive to the box called Patchwork Pumpkins. She designed it with Roxy Floss Co flosses, and there are floss drops and thread cards and just a whole bunch of really lovely treats inside that box. I know those just listed today, and I know she has another, she's got another kit that's available now as well with bags as well. So if you check out her website, you can see all of the wonderful things that she has to offer. So before I get into the charts that we have brought into the shop, I should just let you know, Yas has been a fan of our Roxy Floss Co line for a while now, and has been a member of the Roxy Floss Co Floss Club for a while. And so she did some designing. When she did her designing and she stitched her models, she designed them with Roxy Floss, and some of the colors that she used have since been either they were one of a kinds or discontinued. However, Yas worked together with Hannah, and Hannah had all of Yaz's lists and all of her color palettes, and Hannah has made substitutions where necessary. Or there were a couple, for example, in the chart that has come out in the box today for the Patchwork Pumpkins, there's a particular blue in there called Make a Splash, and Hannah was able to discuss that one with Carrie. Carrie has the recipe. That one is going to be recreated and will be a standard in the regular collection. So all of these floss palettes that have gone into the shop for Yaz's charts, they might not be exactly the called for list, but they are going to be a beautiful palette that will make it look pretty identical to the cover photo. I should also let you know that Yas has also thoroughly charted her designs in a DMC. There's DMC conversions in each of the charts. So the floss palette for the Patchwork Pumpkins, we did list a floss pack in case those of you who did decide to purchase a box, you wanted to purchase a floss pack, we have those available. So Hannah put together the floss pack. I know, just really rich, beautiful colors. So that was for that chart that came out today. I brought in a few of Yaz's older charts because they're beautiful. So in no particular order, we have the Tree of Life, and this was stitched with our Roxy Floss Co Firlanda floss. It's the most beautiful sort of dark, rich brown, black, green. It's difficult to describe, but it's a lovely color. So Tree of Life. And then this is a favorite. I love this one. Tulips and Stars. Now, the called for, Inappropriate, and Fuji, I had never put these two together before. And Hannah brought in the floss for me after she was done taking all the photos. And I said, wow, those two together are perfect. And they really are. So these are the flosses that Yas stitched the model with. Oh, that's blowing out. This is not nearly so orange in real life. Inappropriate and Fuji together. And that is what the model was stitched with. And they're perfect together. Whenever I show these on camera, I always wish that I could really just pull you through right to me so you could see them in real life. That's really the difficult part of online shopping, isn't it? We all know it, because it never quite looks exactly the same way that it does, you know, when you get it. We are currently updating many of our floss photos. New to the Evertote team is Leah, new Leah, so Leah B. Leah has been taking new floss photos and updating many of the ones in our catalog, because some of them were still older dye lots that haven't been around for a while. So you're going to start to notice a few of our floss photos are changing, and that's thanks to Leah. So this combo, you're just going to have to trust me. And you know, sometimes I find when I go in and edit that it was closer than I thought it was. It's just a beautiful, beautiful combination. So that is Fuji, like the apple, and inappropriate. Yeah. Tulips and Stars. I love that one. Now I think I only brought in, I may have only brought in a few copies of this, paper copies, but these are available as PDFs from Yaz's online shop as well, which I will leave links to below. Another older chart. Wait until you see the floss pack for this. This is amazing. This one I will insert Hannah's photo for the floss so that you can see it properly. This is her bird tree. Now look at those colors. And now look at the floss pack. Amazing. I mean, just super bright and happy and cheerful, and just the brightest, happiest color palette I think I've ever seen in a design. I love them. Love it. And last of the older charts, is that true? I think that's true. Yes. Harvest Dance. Yeah. So this one, the model was stitched with Aubergine, which was a discontinued purple floss, but you can see that it's a really rich kind of, you know, dark black purple. Vampish would make a nice substitution, as well as there are a couple of other, Hannah has listed a couple of options if you wish to have something that would be similar to the cover. Harvest Dance, yeah. Love that one. Okay, now we get into, we have 2 needlework market releases. Oh, I have the floss here, right? And I know it's gonna blow out, but I can't help myself because it's just so, I mean, look. Oh, wow, amazing. Just amazing. That was for the bird tree. Okay, we have 2 market releases. So these ones are not available as PDFs yet. So I did bring in more of these particular charts, and I have a feeling they're going to be popular. So, and I had to start one of them, as you do, right? So the first one, and I am itching to stitch this because it's such a great design, but it's big. So this may have to wait until December. So this is Christmas Village. I know, isn't that fantastic? And the floss pack is just bright, happy Christmas, you know, red, green, gold. That's Colonel Mustard. Or no, that's Goldilocks. That's Goldilocks. Now Goldilocks is a discontinued floss, but we have lots of it. So that one we can still put in the entire floss palette. So now Yas stitched this on a 32 count even weave, Murano even weave called Mint. So the photo to me looked, sorry, the photo to Hannah looked like it had blue undertones, and we have our cloud break linen. So she thought, and I agreed, that this background would kind of make a pretty cool linen choice for that design. So that's the Christmas Village. And then last design that we've brought into the shop today is the winter sampler. Now this one's out of the plastic because I took it for myself and I started it this morning because it is so sweet. It's not very big and it's a sampler and it's sampler September. So I need a shop model of this one. So I took one for the team this morning and I started it. So the Floss Pack, this is my Floss Pack here. Lovely colors. And I chose a slightly darker linen than Yaz's cover model. She used 32 count Sand Dune by Fabrics by Crafty Kate. I chose Roxy Floss Co 28 count Panettone, which as you can see is a little bit darker. It has that, Panettone is kind of a funny linen. In the summertime in southwestern Ontario with our humidity, it can go a little bit more on the red side. And then when the humidity calms down a little bit, it goes a little bit more towards the green side of things. It's a really funny, a funny linen, but whatever way you slice it, it's gorgeous. So no matter whether you get the more red or the more green toned linen, and even in the same yard, you'll have part of the yard that has more red and part of the yard that has more of the green. So that's my cut. I think I have this upside down. I do, because you know what? True story, I started at the top of this one. I never start at the top, and I started at the top. So there. Huh. I put in 2 of the little holly sprigs. And this is going to be so cute. I can't wait to stitch more of this. It's not going to be very big, and I think it's going to look great. So there's my floss palette on there. Yeah, it's gonna look really, really good. So I had a new start. Lucky me. All right, so thank you, Yas. Thanks for being a part of our offerings here at Evertote. I'm thrilled that we now are offering your charts, and yeah. So check her out. Check out her shop, check out her Instagram, check out her YouTube. And that is it. That's it. That was the last video that I had planned for the Evertote welcomes. The British are coming to Evertote. This was the last video in the series. There are many, 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 many more UK cross-stitch designers who I have not featured throughout the last 5 weeks. Who are equally as wonderful designers, and you know, perhaps next year maybe we can dive into this again, because it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun for me. Okay, so that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you later this week. Carrie and I will have a FlossTube video up here on the channel on Friday. So by Friday evening we should have our joint Between Two Whips FlossTube available. So until then, have a great week. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care.